Hello, it's me Isaac from the Isaac Bricks YouTube channel, and today we're going to be continuing our Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic series with the second episode. Welcome to the video. Like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, or if you enjoy it at the end. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to click continue. Dave Filoni, always asleep. Pretty cool cutscene. That yellow lightsaber is pretty cool. Dave Filoni waking up, finally.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you when the escape...
It's that Karth again, isn't it? I'm going to click I had a strange dream, like a vision or something.
I'm not surprised. You took a serious blow to the head. You're probably having all kinds of strange dreams. I wouldn't worry too much about it. I've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're very confused about things. But try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Taris. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt.
Yeah, luckily he wasn't hurt.
Away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived at the scene, we were long gone.
The Sith.
Taris is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet. They've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. It's pretty rare in a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Why is it so important? I'm going to click. Well, I've already clicked it.
Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here at Taris. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
How do we know if Bastila's still alive? I think I'm going to go for that one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna click. How do we know if Bastila's still alive?
I don't, but Bastila's young, and she has a powerful command of the Force. We survived the crash landing, so I'm willing to bet that she may have too. Besides, what's the alternative? I mean, if she's dead, then no one can stop Malak and his Sith from wiping out the Republic, and I'd rather operate on the assumption that she survived. Bastila's gonna need our help.
Yeah.
Darth Malak's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us. If we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice. A luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important she is to the war effort.
Surely, right, they'll recognise our uniforms and realise that we're Republic soldiers, and then we probably attract quite a bit of attention from other people. Any idea?
Good. We're gonna need to work together if we're gonna survive.
Don't know if I clicked the wrong one there.
There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
Gonna click as soon as we start looking for Bastila, I think. Click the wrong one again. Never mind. Suppose we'll see what happens. It probably can't affect too much because it's just the early stages of a section, really. So I wouldn't worry too much about clicking the wrong option. Also, a lot of people have been, or at least one person commented on the last video. Hello, Harrison. Look, why was I playing on a phone? Because he knows me personally, and he knows I've got a lot of computers. It's actually because it kind of looks better on the phone because it's been remastered. I can get a better screen recording, and also it's a lot easier to be able to play it whenever, so I can like record an episode wherever I am, rather than having to drag out a whole computer. Also, if you just missed it, I'm bringing Karth with me out of the apartment with me to go on this like mission. And it looks like these guys are being interrogated by Sith or something. Sith soldiers. Oh no, they look like security droids or something like that. Well, that didn't work out very well.
That's how we sift with smart-mouthed aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives!
Told you they'd recognise our uniforms, so I better go for this guy, and I think I'm probably just going to do a regular attack on him. So let's continue with that. That was a good attack, that worked pretty well. I've always noticed about a lot of the aliens in this game, if they speak a different language, then they always seem to speak for a lot longer than they would, because it seems like they're speaking too much for the actual amount of words. It's weird to explain, but you'll probably understand as you're watching. I'm gonna click, I'm just glad I could help. I'm hoping to earn light side points. Yeah, I'm gonna click I'm just glad I could help. I'm trying to go for the light side ending if you didn't catch that in the first episode. Or if you're new, maybe I'll explain. So I'm trying to go for the light side ending, but there's different endings you can do depending on which options you choose, obviously, because it's an RPG. But I'm personally going for the light side ending. I'm hoping to get a lightsaber and stuff later on. Let's go to this backpack. It's got a lot of items in there. Let's get those items. Oof. Might go to this guy first before I go through any of those doors. Oh, I think it's a guy holding a stall or something, I don't know. I don't really trust, I'm not willing to trust people yet because I'm not sure. But I'm going to put I don't care what your name is, and I'm not telling you mine. Just because I don't trust anyone yet, and I'm hoping if I don't tell anybody my name, then I might not get caught by the Sith at any point. Because I've got to be a bit careful at this early stage in the game. I think I'm going to put I know all about energy shields. I probably can't afford it, whatever these energy shields he's selling, because I probably only have a few credits. I seem to remember I stole a few when we were still on the Endar Spire from those Sith soldiers and stuff, but I can't remember. I'm gonna see what he's got to have for sale. Yeah, I've only got 10 credits, but I swore I could have. I think I picked up about 50 or something on the Endar Spire. In fact, I might even go back into the last episode to check, but I think I must have lost them when we were in the escape pod. Either that or Karth has looted me while I was like sleeping. I don't think I can afford any of those things, so I'm gonna... I accidentally clicked on him again. I hope I can get a droid at some point. It would be pretty cool. I want one of those like security droids that I can set in patrol mode and it just walks around killing any enemies. And they're pretty good as well. I think they're quite... they last a long time, like they don't get killed easily. Okay, so we're up on a street. I'm gonna just head this way and just see where I can go. I've got to ask as many people as for information as I can, because I just need to find out as much as I can about these escape pods, so I can find out where they crashed, so I can find Bastila.
Greetings and good day. On behalf of the new Sith rulers, I am programmed to encourage you to enjoy your stay on Taris. I am a protocol droid programmed to provide information to everyone on Taris, citizens and visitors alike. Is there something I can do to serve you?
I'm not sure what to ask.
The Sith are the new authority here on Taris. They seem to preserve the customs of our world. Also, I am told. More than this I cannot say. May I be of any further service to you?
I'm not sure what I'm just gonna kind of go for random options here. How come there are hardly any aliens around?
I am an employee of the Taris government, programmed to provide information.
I'm gonna ask about that, I think, for later. How come there are hardly any aliens around?
Alien species have
Because they have restricted access to the upper city.
one of the most ancient
This guy's not very helpful. He's kind of like not really telling me much because he works for the Sith.
and for traveling the upper city without a permit. May I be of any further service to you?
Is there any way I can get a shuttle off this planet?
Possible. Taris is currently under a
Planet-wide quarantine? That doesn't sound familiar, does it?
to arrive or leave, except on official Sith business. May I be of any further service to you?
Don't need anything right now. So I'm gonna continue without him. I might try and speak to one of these Sith guys, but he's probably just gonna either shoot me or tell me to go away.
Out of our way, citizen. We're on official Sith business. Just stand aside if you know what's good for you.
Have a look at my map here. I think I'm just going to walk around and speak to as many people as possible. Let's go this way. I remember the running being weird in this game. It looks like it's slow, even though it looks like the game's having to slow down, even though it isn't, because there's like a slow run mode. It's weird, and it's like the same speed as walking.
Can't you see I'm busy with my duties? Go talk to Zelka if you need something.
So can't talk to that guy. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to say I'm in the medical centre. I've walked in because I'm going to try and ask anybody inside any information. Let's talk to this guy because the other guy told me to.
Still, you're welcome here. I will not have it said that Zelka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course.
I'm going to ask him some questions.
I am quite busy maintaining the facility, but I suppose I could spare a bit of time to answer some questions. What would you like to know?
I'm going to ask him about the Republic escape pods.
Republic escape pods? No.
You see the way he's talking there? I think he's got something to hide. Do you think he knows about the escape pods? I'm going to try and persuade him. Well, that failed.
Asking these same questions. I'll tell you what I told them. I don't know anything about those pods. Now, is there something else you need?
We're going now. So, I think I'm going to go through that door behind him. I'm going to try and see. Because, I wonder if he's got, like, any med packs or anything stored back there.
No problem. Got it.
Oh, those are Republic troopers.
What are you doing?
I wonder if they were on the ship with us.
That door is for employees only.
I recognise these men. They're Republic soldiers.
You recognize these soldiers? But how? Unless you're a friend of the Republic.
I'm a friend of the Republic. You can trust me. I'm going to plot.
I guess I better.
Oh, that one succeeded this time.
I only hope the Sith don't find out what I've done. Since
the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded.
Is there anything I can do to help? I'm gonna...
I'm afraid there's nothing
Well,
more anyone
he didn't really want any help, so
Now, if you'll excuse
I
me,
think I'm
shall
probably
return
just
to the
gonna
front in case anyone comes in needing
leave him
medical attention.
be for a bit. I got some light side points there for not telling his secret. Let's have a bit of a closer look. I think I'm going to go up this way towards this lot of people here, these bounty hunters.
Alex says you missed your last payment.
Bounty hunters are like the coolest thing about Star Wars. Like,
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me.
if you've seen a new Mandalorian show, that is so cool.
Now it's all?
It's not exactly new now, but the Mandalorian show, if you've seen it, it's only really new in Britain. It's only been out for about
Give you credit.
2 or 3 months, I think, since April. But I watched it all pretty much as soon as it came out, and I'm looking forward to the season 2 coming out soon.
No, help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness.
I think I'm going to help this guy out, so I'm going to click I don't like your attitude. I think I'm going to do a power attack on the bounty hunters because they kind of deserve it because they're not being very compassionate or nice. I suppose it's their business though, arresting these guys, taking them. Well, this isn't really working, killing off this guy. I suppose, I bet I can get it from the back now. Oh, that, I don't know what even happened there.
Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Tavik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
I'm just glad I could help. I'm going to click because hopefully it means I get some light side points.
I'm getting out of here before any more of Davik's goons show up. You should do the same.
Oh, I got 250 XP, but I don't think I got any light side points. Credits. I think he got 50 credits. Let's see if the other guy's got any. 100 credits, pretty good that. Well, I think that means I got 110, which means I can probably buy a few things off that guy. But maybe I'll save that until... I don't know. I could do a whole episode just doing shopping. Like preparing to go down to Lower City. Oh yeah, I'm just leveling up now, so don't ever click auto level up in this game. Because it's not a really very good idea, so you can choose your own stuff. So I got 1 more point. And I'm probably going to put it towards awareness. I've got another feat point so I can add something else. I'm going to probably go for this caution thing. See if I can get in this like speeder. Suppose I can't. I'm gonna go through here. Actually, maybe I'm not. Actually, I think I'm going to continue through the city, see if I can gather some more information before I go into any of the apartments. That protocol droid would probably not be very much use to me. I've already asked protocol droids about stuff. Something seems to be bothering Carth. I'm going to click speak to him.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Let's click never mind. Yeah, I'm going to click never mind, I think.
Me? Well, I've been
I think I clicked the wrong one. I'm really sorry about this. I'm not...
fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started.
At least I'm getting better at fighting. If you saw my last episode, oh my god.
Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop it.
I'm going to put you're talking like it's your fault, like you failed.
It shouldn't be my fault. I did everything I could. I followed my orders and did my duty. That shouldn't mean I failed them. I did.
I'm sorry, Carth. I didn't mean to upset you.
No, I know. Don't worry about it. I must not be making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Well, that was a bit strange then. He's clearly a bit closed off. He doesn't really like talking about stuff. I think I went the wrong way there. I think I'm going to go the other way. Let's go this way. I'm going to try and gather more information, like I said, about these escape pods and see if I can find out information about the Undercity and see how I can get there. Let's talk to these drunk fellas.
Coming to, huh? Shlomi's just walking around the upper city. Shouldn't you go to Lars says you belong?
I don't want to cause a fight with these guys if they're like, because they're being a bit, kind of, a bit confrontational, so I'm probably going to click, hey guys, we can all be friends, let me buy you a drink. Because then at least I don't get in a fight and the Sith don't intervene.
A drink? Hey!
Well, at least that worked.
You ain't so bad. Come on, boys, this Shlomi's buying the next round.
No way, forget it. No more drinks. We're late enough as it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that was lucky then. So if that had gone wrong, maybe I would have got in a fight, and then the Sith probably would have intervened, and I probably couldn't have taken on the Sith. Actually, I probably could have managed it because I did it on the Endor Spire, but I don't want all the Sith in the city looking for me, because they already kind of are. They just don't know they're looking for me. They're looking for Republic troopers.
Listen to me, people. This guy's just
I'm going to talk to this fella. Seems to be preaching or something.
I bring you a warning of a great plague spreading across our planet. Please, listen to me. My name is Gorton Kolu.
Wonder if he's talking about that rat gore disease that that medical guy said about. I'm going to put, what vermin and scum, what are you talking about?
I am speaking of the hideous looking aliens who walk the world of Taris.
Oh no, he just doesn't like the aliens like the Sith.
Listen, friend, for these hard times.
Well, so far all the aliens I've met have been pretty nice. I think, if I remember right, later on there's like a Twi'lek and a Wookiee, and then you can kind of work with them, but I just can't remember. Maybe I won't get even those options. Back off, you crazy kook. I don't have time for this, is what I'm going to click. Yeah, I think I'm going to click that one. But like I said, I think later on there's a Twi'lek and a Wookiee, and the Wookiee, I seem to remember being really useful for like melee attacks, because you could like upgrade the strength of him.
Come on, we should keep moving. Kook or no, people like him.
Though, to be honest, this might not happen. I'm not like advertising that might be the case, but because I might click different options and stuff, but... Only Sith patrols, proper authorization papers. What's he saying about the way I'm dressed? Tell you what though, if I could get some of that Sith armor, I bet I could sneak down there. I want to try and find these papers though, because I think that would be a lot easier to get than Sith armor. For Sith armor, you'd probably have to kill some Sith soldiers, or like buy it off some dodgy folk. And I kind of don't want to be getting in trouble just because I need to essentially get on with my business without getting involved in anybody else's. Gonna go this way. Let's have a look what's down here. Got some starfighters on the side. They're pretty cool. Oh, it's the military base. I probably can't open up this one. I bet they've got pretty good security. Let's try anyway. Yeah, it says impossible. Do you reckon I can get in there if I ever get those Sith papers? There's no guard, so I can't really show them to anyone, so it's probably not the case. So I'm going to go back this way. Let's have a look at these terminals. Oh, actually, that's not going to work, but I was actually wondering if those terminals was like the ticket machines at train stations or something, where I could like print out the authorization papers or something, I don't know. Let's go this way. Droid shop. Probably don't have enough for anything in this place. I wonder if they'll like sell me some of these papers under the counter or something. Let's talk to this lady. I'm gonna put, what do they have against the Twi'leks? I think it's the Sith. I think the Sith are kind of trying to eradicate any aliens and stuff, because they're trying to like streamline the army to like humans and stuff. I think I read that in like one of those massive Star Wars books that like tells you everything. And I think that's always been the case with like the bad guys. I use air quotes because you can always make an argument for which one's the bad guys. But I think the bad guys are always trying to eradicate any aliens because they just really want humans. Because they believe it's like cleaner or more effective or something, I don't know. Let's see. Don't think she might be helped with the questions. So a lot of them, they say they can't help, but they actually are the most helpful people because they don't know that they could be helpful. So I'm gonna ask about the general questions.
Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon wana kumbes chi pala mulek tonki pa nagnonek tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest uf mala nibo kurk china pala mule tonki ba non tontek tu ni chachon kun ne mule rabest.
Let's ask about those guys, swoop gangs. Did somebody else mention swoop gangs in this episode? I can't remember. The thing is, the way I make these is I play it for a few hours, but you only see like an hour or maybe half an hour of gameplay. But I've been playing for a while, so I can't remember what's in which episode. Let's ask about the pods. Probably gonna ask what's for oh no. I'll leave her and then, because I won't be able to afford any of these droids, so I'd probably be better to just carry on and then come back later if I have enough money. Because now I've got that base in the apartment, I can probably come back here whenever, really. Let's have a look around. So, oh no, that's the edge, so I can't go that way. I'm going to continue this way. I wonder if I can go into any of those apartments or just have a bit more of a look around. I essentially need to find someone who'll either give me papers or give me Sith armour. Because I'm sure they'll let me in if they just see I'm wearing Sith armour. Upper City South. That's where I live, isn't it? I think that's where my apartment is. But I've not really looked around there. I've been staying in the north mainly. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention while I'm studying this, my last episode got claimed because I had the Star Wars theme tune in it. So this episode I'm trying to kind of keep away from copyrighted music. It didn't claim the actual background music of the video though, so like the music that's in the game, it only really claimed the theme tune. And I think it's mainly because it's kind of obscured by my voice and noises of like people walking and talking and stuff. So it's probably more difficult for the bots to pick up. But it did pick up the theme tune, which it shouldn't do. When I mark the video as gaming, I shouldn't have got a copyright. While I'm just doing this, I've also just gone this way because I'm gonna have a look what's down here. Looks like a fun place. It looks like Vegas or something. Cantina.
No problem.
Can't get into there. Let's have a talk to that Sith bloke. He's spamming out. It's only when I go in that position though. Okay, let's go back up this way. I'm going to see what's in this little shop here. It does say on Equipment Emporium on the sign. So they probably sell like weapons and stuff. At some point when I've got more credits, I'm probably going to buy a few more weapons and stuff. Because if this Undercity is as dangerous as they say, I can't really get by with just like a blaster rifle.
I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kepler Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real...
I'm probably just going to ask you some questions. I don't think I'm going to have to be able to ask to buy anything because I don't have enough money, so it would just be disappointing for her. So I'm just going to ask about the pods. I'm just trying to find as much information about these pods because I need to find out where they are and how I get to them.
Unless the swoop gangs or Davix men got there first.
Swoop.
Oh, you're one of those off-worlders, aren't you? Come to Terrace.
I think I'm probably going to ask about the swoop gangs next, or in a couple of questions time, because I need to know what I should know about them. So if there's any information, like any ways to easily get rid of them or something like that.
Just try to avoid the Sith and stay out of the lower city. The swoop gangs are totally out of control. Even Davix men are having trouble down there.
Swoop, gonna ask about Davik this time.
A legitimate businessman, if you get my drift, smuggling, slaving.
Everyone keeps talking about him, but I've not really got any clue who he is.
You know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
I've heard of the Exchange. That organization across. But if anyone has blockade-breaking ships, however, it's them.
I have to pay them a protection fee every month, but it's reasonable. And I get most of my inventory through Davik and his suppliers. I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from, you understand?
Need some general information on Taris. I've already asked her that, but I'm hoping to get back to the other list of questions. Let's ask about these swoop gangs.
I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the lower city like a bunch of animals. Things weren't so bad when the Hidden Becks were running the show. But ever since the rise of the Black Vulcar gang, the lower city has been nothing short of a war zone. The Sith haven't even bothered trying to maintain order down there. And I heard a rumor that Davik's own people are having problems with the Black Vulcars now.
Okay, I'm gonna leave her. I'm gonna see, I'm probably gonna try and... I could try getting back into the cantina. Might have to have a look around the apartments first. I'm not really sure what to do. Let's go this way.
I heard the Sith are sending salvage teams down here.
I'm not really sure what to do because if I kind of get it wrong, it could lead me on the wrong path, sort of thing. So.
Programmed to encourage you to enjoy your stay on Taurus. I am a protocol droid programmed to provide.
Gonna ask Juno anything about
Taurus Tourism Board has
the lower city.
warning to all visitors to avoid the lower city. It is a violent and dangerous place you would do well to avoid. May I be of any further service to you?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave him. So,
Continue my appointed rounds.
gonna go this way. I'm gonna go across. I'm not really sure what to do. I'm kind of hit a dead end, so I need to basically find out wherever it is I can get paperwork or whatever. Just go to these apartments. I'm actually going to go back because I already looked up there for everything. I basically went into every shop. The only place I've not been around here is my the apartment block where I live and the cantina. It's probably more likely going to be in the canteen than in my apartment block, but I'm probably going to have a look around the apartment block first, because you never know, you might find something that's useful. Let's open this door. I wonder if I can ask some people in these houses.
Got it.
So we got a Twi'lek here. I'm not going to nick anything from her. I just need to see if she's going to be able to talk to me so I can ask some questions. But obviously not. Let's have a look in this bag if there's anything worth nicking. But I'm probably just going to leave it because I'm still trying to get that light side stuff.
No problem.
Get into this next door.
Got it.
Dia.
Who are you? What are you doing in here?
Oh, I can actually get into a conversation with this one, I think.
Someone's home?
So let's say I'm sorry, I was just investigating the area.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
I want to ask you some questions is what I'm going to say.
I can't help
Well, obviously I've already said it,
Since
but
this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore.
Holden, who's
Just
that?
one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
I think I'll be going now.
Good. I don't much like strangers in my home.
Well, she wasn't very polite. I suppose I did break into a house. But I suppose you've kind of got to be used to that on a Sith-occupied planet. Surely people are always breaking into your house. I'm gonna leave him here. I'm gonna go on my own. Oh, what is his name? Carth. I'm gonna leave Carth here because I suppose it'll be easier to sneak into the Sith place when I don't have to find 2 lots of papers. By the way, if you can hear some background noise, it's actually because I've got the window open, so while I'm recording, which is a bit of an idiot idea, but it's very hot, so. And maybe you don't hear any noise and you just think I'm crazy because I'm speaking like that, but it's actually because I can hear some noise and I hope it doesn't go into the recording. I think, yeah, I'm not going to go out yet. I'm just going to kind of continue to see. I think I already went in there. Yeah, I think I'm going to go back now to the main street. Well, that's our escape pod, I think, isn't it? Let's see if I can find any information there. I don't think I can. I think it's just, yeah, it's pretty cool though. Oh, it's that shop again, the equipment shop. Let's go this way. I think I'm going to try getting into the cantina again. That's got to be where I can get it. Surely somebody in there will like sell me some papers or something like that.
I'll avoid what I can.
Don't know why I switched on my stealth then. It's probably doing a John Cena thing. Speak to this one. No, it's not. Not very useful. I'm not really into Pazak. Whatever, how you pronounce it. Probably someone's gonna roast me in the comments for my pronunciation.
Just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best Pazak player on top?
I'm gonna say I want to ask you some questions.
Questions? I don't come here to answer questions. If you want to play Pazak, then let's play. If not, then quit crowding my gambling table.
I'm gonna put goodbye. I think he's probably not going to be so useful to me, that guy. Let's ask this fella.
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the Pazak deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you all my cards. I'll even throw in a free lesson to boot. It's a great deal, if you can afford it.
I'm going to ask him some questions.
Of course. My mind isn't as sharp as it used to be.
He probably won't be so useful. I bet he forgets.
But I think I can still manage to answer some simple questions.
Let's ask about... I want some general information on Taris.
Don't know what I can tell you that would be of any use. The upper city is nice enough, though it was better before the Sith showed up. But they don't bother an old guy like me much. Don't know much about the lower city. It's rough down beneath. I just stay up here where it's safe and mind my own business. I don't see much point in worrying about that kind of stuff now that I've given up the gambler's life.
Probably going to ask him about those escape pods now.
I can do for you? Of course. My mind. I don't see much.
He wasn't so much help. I'm probably just going to leave him, see if I can find anybody else in the cantina.
Is there anything else I can do for you? No, of course.
I might buy his Pazak deck later on though, maybe if you want me to in a later episode. See if I can earn some money from like gambling or anything. I suppose it's probably a bad idea because often with gambling it doesn't really result in so much money. You probably end up losing a lot, but I am kind of broke at the moment. So what's my plan? I need to go around the cantina, see if I can find somebody else. I need to find papers. I'm sorry about this, by the way. I'm just going through it in my own head to see if I'm remembering. So yeah, let's start to do that. So I need to find somebody else now first. Let's ask this lady.
Hi there. I haven't seen you around before.
Oh, it's a Sith officer. This might be useful.
From the military base, much time off.
You don't look like one of the Sith I clicked.
I'm not in uniform. My name is Sana, junior officer, first class with the Sith occupation force.
Nice to meet you, Sarah. I'm Dave Filoni. Was it Sarah? I don't even know.
Most of the people here on Taris can't stand us Sith. It can make this job pretty lonely.
See if I can do persuade. You're just doing your job.
Save the sympathy.
Well, that didn't work.
I'm not buying it. But I don't want to fill out a bunch of paperwork on my day off, so let's just pretend this conversation never happened. Now move along.
I bet if I keep asking her, I bet I can eventually get her to
Didn't I make myself clear enough? The senior Sith officers don't like
agreed to help me. Either sign some papers or something, I don't know. Sorry, I'm not trying to judge you. Oh, I clicked the wrong one, never mind.
I'm just doing my job, same as any other soldier in any other army. Besides,
Might have helped, I don't know.
I don't think we have much else to say to each other. Let's just keep this civil and go our separate ways, okay? Back again? Didn't I make myself clear?
Sorry, I'm not trying to judge you. I've got to make sure I click the right one this time.
It's okay. I might have overreacted a bit. But can you blame me? Everywhere I look, I see one of you Taresians glaring at me with hate in your eyes.
I'm not sure what to go for. I think I'm going to go for persuasion, just doing your job.
You're an off-worlder.
No, click the wrong one.
More
I better get better at this. Doesn't matter. Hey, we're both strangers on Taris.
Save the
Nope.
sympathetic best friend act. I'm not buying it. But I don't want to fill out a bunch of paperwork on my day off, so let's just pretend this conversation never happened. Now move along. Back again? Didn't I make...
Sorry, I'm not trying to judge you. I'm not actually from Taris.
You know,
Let me go for this one.
The planet is in a permanent bad mood. Don't they know we have to make the best of things?
You've got a pretty positive attitude I'm going to go for.
Exactly, it's all about attitude. I didn't ask to be assigned to this backwater planet, but I try to make the best of it. It's pretty easy to get depressed on an assignment like this, but we do what we can to keep our spirits up.
You need to blow off steam once in a while. I think we're in here.
It's nice to meet someone who
I think I might be able to persuade you to sign some paperwork or give me some paperwork.
I have to get going soon. I've got a shift at the military base, but some of us junior Sith officers are having a party tonight to blow off some steam. I'd really like to see you again. Why don't you drop by the party? I'll show you where it is on your map.
Sounds good, I'll be there. So I've been invited to a party.
Right after our shifts end. Most of us won't even be going back to the base.
I mean, it's not going to help me get paperwork unless it actually is. Maybe, I don't know. So I'm probably just going to leave the bar now. Maybe I'm going to go back to this party. I better just check there's nobody else around. So I better just check there's nobody else who might help me. I doubt it though. I think most people probably can't. That's just the dancers. No, I can't speak to him really. Gonna go this way, back the way I came. So, right, so now I've got to go to this party and see if I can get some of this paperwork. See if it's been added to my journal or my map or anything. It says the east side of the North Upper City, so I need to go to North City and then go to the east. So basically to the right side of the North City. I think I'm on the South City at the moment. Yeah, I think I am. So I've got to go through to the North City and then I think it's probably in those apartments in the back right hand corner of the North City. So that's up here, so I think I've just got to go in these apartments now. Oh, I'm probably just check my journal on my map, see if I'm going the right way, which I am. Yeah, I think I'm going the right way, so I'm just going to close that. Let's go this way. Now I have to just go around looking at apartments and see if I can find the one where this party's going on. Is this my first time in the North Apartments? I can't remember if I've been in this episode. I don't think I've been in a previous episode. This is probably quite a long episode. It's probably close to an hour. No, not in there. I can have a look around though, see if there's anything I can take. Oh, Foot Locker. Got parts, computer spikes and credits. And the thing I really need at the moment is credits because I'd need to buy some supplies for going to the lower city if I ever actually make it there. Let's go in here, nobody in here. Get items, so a med pack, I can't remember what the other things were. Doesn't matter, everything's helpful. I don't think there's a limit to how much you can carry, so I think you can have as much like random things in your bag. I think this is the party. Party's in full swing. It looks like there's about 6 people there.
Come on in. You have to try this Teresian ale. It's fantastic. We should have conquered this planet ages ago.
Careful, Sana. That wine's got quite the kick. A couple more bottles and we'll all be passed out on the floor.
Who cares? We're not on duty tomorrow. Let's live a little. Come on, drink up.
Well, that didn't go very well. I think they must have all collapsed. Well, so they've all got drunk and collapsed. Let's see if I can loot their stuff. Maybe they have some paperwork in their pockets in the bags or something. I can't click on any of these guys, so they probably don't have anything on their person. Let's look. I can look in these crates and stuff. A footlocker over here. No, nothing of use. There's a little backpack there. I wonder if there's anything in there. Sith armor. Yes. Right, so if I can change into this, maybe this could actually help me to get into the lower city. I could probably sneak past that guard. I could test it. When I go outside, I could test by going up to a Sith trooper or Sith soldier or whatever, and seeing if they have a different reaction to me than the one they did last time where they told me to go away. And then that will tell me if I've managed to trick them. Oh, that's such cool armour. I was really hoping I would get a suit of this armour. So that's one of the things I wanted in this game, was Sith armour, and the other thing is a lightsaber, but I've not got a lightsaber yet. Maybe later in the game. Does this make a way out? I can't remember the way out, so... It must be that standard door, because it's not normally a security door. So I need to find somebody somewhere and work out if they've been tricked into thinking I'm a Sith. Well, a Sith trooper, not actually a Sith. I could become a Sith probably in this game though if I was going for dark side. Hopefully I'll become a Jedi. Is that a Sith trooper? Well, that was good. So he said, is there anything more boring than patrol? That means he was kind of doing small talk, which probably means he's friendly with me, which means I've tricked him. Because he wasn't friendly to me earlier, or at least one of his friends wasn't. Let's see if I can get to this gate here in the elevator. I think it looks like I've tricked him. I think this has gone quite well. It's taken a long time, nearly an hour, but hopefully that should be it. So I got 350 XP. Going to save my game. And got another 50 just from opening that door. I'm probably just going to stop it there now, and I'll see you in the next one. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very, very much for watching.